back to my channel. My name is Carrie. I'm looking down. I got notes, I got phones, I got everything. So welcome! It is January 31st. It is the last day of the month. I'm utterly shocked that it came so fast. I can't remember anything I did. I did do a ton of stitching, which after this video, I'm going to do kind of like something a little different that I've never done before. It's going to be like a monthly recap, but it's all going to be in photos and hopefully some cool music. And I really think that it'll kind of like bring everything together. And if it goes well, I'm probably going to do it every month because I think it's going to be really interesting to see what I've stitched on, and I might actually like look back at it quite a lot and go from there too. So hi, my name is Carrie. I guess that probably should be like first thing I say. I'm known as the Patient Stitcher. I am known as that on Instagram. I do have a blog. I think I've pretty much kept it the same all the way across once I figured out what my name was going to be in the cross stitch community. I have haul, I have plans, I have WIP updates. I have a finish. I mean, if we could have fireworks going off right now, we would. And I think y'all know which one that one was, but we have a finish. Wanted to say, this could be a little bit of a long one. I am also doing February's plans. I did not get to all of January's hopeful stitching. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got into Pattern Keeper for like 4 or 5 days. We obviously did the trip. I told you about that last time. I really didn't do much this time. I am working on my plans for the upcoming month, myself, which everybody should work on themselves a little bit. I have some big plans for myself this year. I had some health scares last year, lots of other things going on last year, and I'm not going to lie, it really changed my trajectory on things in life and where I'm at. I turned the big 5-0 this year. I don't know how the hell it crept up on me like that, but I don't care. I don't feel 50 or soon to be 50. So yeah, I'm just going to make this year probably the best year, you know, and as everybody should make every year the best year. So with that being said, I'm kind of like being awkward because I literally have a pile here, pile here, pile here. There's one on the floor. I have some haul over here. I have stuff everywhere. So grab some tea. I just got this. I thought this was perfect, and I said to my husband, I need to buy it. Went to Cracker Barrel with my husband. We don't get to go out often, and that's his favorite place to go. So grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your wine. It is late at night here for me. My granddaughter finally went to sleep, so I'm really sorry that you guys don't get to see her. She honestly is probably the most amazing thing, you know, that I get to enjoy, but she can be a handful. I was really hoping in the last video she was gonna be the biggest helper ever, but that didn't work out that way. So grab your tea, coffee, water, whatever it is, sit down and hopefully you get to enjoy. So the first things I'm going to talk about is what I've worked on. I did do a lot of stitching this month. This is my Marauders Map, and I will show you where I was at. And I'm going to situate myself here so I move around. I literally have a drawer open with my plans and whatever and whatnot. Move my tea over here so you can see. I will be putting this away now. This is not going to be coming out anytime soon. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I had 500. Goodness gracious, look at this. Look at all the. I know this looks like a hot mess, but now with Pattern Keeper, I can keep track of just about this thing. Makes me so happy. So I literally am coming back down. Make sure where I'm at here. Where am I up top? Oh, nope, I'm up here. So I did put 500 stitches, and you can see I'm up here working on this block, and then I'll be coming back down right here, like right here, literally. is a page finish. I'm not going to lie to you. I have thoroughly enjoyed working on this. If this was my focus piece for the month, I would keep going on it, but it is not my focus piece. In fact, this isn't even a focus piece for the year. So the fact that I got as far as I did on this one, I'm thoroughly excited. I do not, ooh, I'm about ready to drop me some needles. It could possibly come back out. However, I'm not sure that it will. And my hair is a hot mess. I swear I mess with my hair on my channel more than I do anything else. In November, I have nothing planned in November. Hopefully by then, I'm actually going through all my WIPs, or have touched every single one of them and stitched every single one of them. I will not guarantee that. If I am so inclined to have a page finish, which I really want a page finish on this piece, I will probably pull it back out. I want to work on this one more, but I have to work on my Trick or Treat HAED way more than I have to work on anything else. So, with that being the case, I'm just going to go away for a little bit. Put you right there in a pile on the floor. Next thing that I worked on, actually, I'm going to put this one in here next. My piles are going to collapse, literally. I worked on 100 Owls. I will show you where it was last. I'll move my needle here. Show you where I was, and I'll show you where it's at. Did not finish a page. I'm very upset about that part. However, I cannot get this to upload in Pattern Keeper, and so I'm kind of like doing my own thing with it. So, and this is where I'm at. Sorry, I'm kind of bunching it up a little bit. Maybe it'll be better if I do this. I don't know. Okay. Maybe, maybe not. It's a lot of fabric. Okay. There we go. So I love barn owls. I love every owl. I love all owls. I really am not. I love them all. I cannot wait. So I'm not going to pull this out tonight. Sorry, I'm going to get it in there. I'm not going to pull this out tonight. I'm actually going to do the video tonight, and I'm going to do some stitch. Oh my God. I loved how this turned out. I am loving the stitching. I'm loving my stitches on this fabric. This is a 32 count vintage mocha, I do believe. I will have to look that up and put it in there, but I do believe it's vintage mocha. I am so loving my stitches on this. You'll see it again. It'll be back next month. So you'll see this one all year. It will be a focus piece for me. Well, not a focus piece for me, but it is on my plans. It's pretty much a sal for semi-sane stitchers. So that will be coming back out again this next month. So you'll see it. The other one that I worked on, which you guys have seen before, I can put the needle back in that one, is my Trick or Treat HAED. I've actually got 4,000 stitches in this month. I did not meet my WIP goal, or my WIPGO 2022 goal, which was 5,000. So I will be adding that on for this next month in February. So I will make my goal. Oh, and my Marauders Map was for the 15 hours for my current month planned WIP. So I did do that. So I'll show you where I was before in my Trick or Treat HAED. And then I'll give you the big view, because who cannot? I love this. I love it. There's nothing about this thing. I just absolutely love this piece. And I'm going to fold it over so you can see where I did get. And you're going to see a bunch of danglies on this one too. But here she is. Look at that. Can you see? And like I said, don't mind all my clips. Sorry, I'm kind of like all over the place. Over this way, Carrie. Eventually, look at all of that. There are a few pieces in there. You'll see a couple dots. You will see some like little ones, and I can't even see where I'm at. Yeah, hold on. All right, Carrie, stop. See, like the little ones. That means that there is nothing, I'll get this straight. That color is not coming up for a while. And to tell you the truth, I didn't feel like starting a bunch of them and then putting them back in, but I am going back up, as you can tell. There's the next one. The page finish on this one, pull this out a little bit. The page finish on, I just literally breached, excuse me, this was the end. So like right there is the end of the page finish. So I still have quite a lot to go on this one. You would think that I've done enough videos now to get this straight. I still can't get the damn thing straight, so please bear with me. It will come back out again. Again, my goal each month is for a page finish. However, this month I just got a late start on it. I wasn't here. You guys all know all the details. I kind of haven't like left much hidden in that direction. So, so that's the ones that you've seen. I had 2 new starts this month. Yeah, 2. So I'll get to those. Which is one of them. This was my spin the wheel, which was the Homeward Bound 2. It's pathetic, but I only stitched on this for 1 hour and I got 297 stitches. I seriously could have stitched on this all day. However, I wanted to touch every single project. I still didn't manage to make that happen, but and here is where I'm at with that. Yeah, 294 stitches in an hour, and I only worked on it 1 day this month. So with that being the case, I think I did fairly well. Let me see. And here we are. Look at those colors. Isn't that beautiful? I don't know. I love this. So this is the letter, it's the S. It's the S in here, and then this piece right here is the beginning of the next letter. But I'm loving the blend. I'm loving all these reds. I want to stitch this more. I love my stitches on this fabric. I think this is a 28. I had it in the fabric bag, but I'm not going to rip it out. Actually, yeah, I will. So I keep little tags like this, and this is pathetic, but I'm not going to lie. 28 count even weave. And it was from Zweigart, so I was probably honestly a Hobby Lobby haul, or yeah, pretty much. So that was that. So this will now get put away. It will forever be a January start, because remember I was telling you guys, in fact, actually I should probably tell you, if you're just new and you're just tuning in, this year, excuse me, I'm looking down because I'm putting all my needle back in here so I don't lose it. Every project has its needle. What I do, or what I have been doing, is I have been going through all my whips, and this year I wanted to actually touch every single whip. So I didn't do a whip parade in August. I really didn't do anything. But I really was upset at myself for having, I'm not upset at myself for having so many whips, so I really should correct that, because honestly, to tell you the truth, I'll stitch everything. I want to stitch everything all day, every day. If I could stitch all day, I probably would. My husband told me that. So this year I went through everything. I think I have 67 whips, all in different stages. Some are ready to be completed, like my Christmas in London. Others, not so much. But that's okay. And some I only have, like today, I'm going to show you a whip today that I'm just embarrassed about. So that's why I'm doing this. Most of my months, I only have 5 or 6 whips from the past. Most of my whips are in May for Mania. So I've pulled some of those whips for each month. If I've started them in January, they're going to be in January. If not, then I've pulled them from Mania, and I've made them for my current whips that I'm working on now. I will be starting each month of the Cricket collection, which is my next one, which is Brand New Start. And and then I will also be spinning the wheel, which today is spin the wheel day. And I get to see what my next new project is, because you know I love starting new things. I know I'm crazy like that. So I did have another new start, which is my cricket collection. I'm not going to lie, this pattern does not do this thing justice. Nope. I am in love with this piece. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So, and I did over 800 stitches in it. Isn't he darling? You guys have no I have no idea how much I love this thing. This thing makes me so happy that I don't want to put it down. I actually only worked on this for an hour each day, not even an hour some days. I started this last week. He was my lunchtime stitch, and I absolutely enjoyed every single minute of it. So this month is going to be February, and what's kind of cool is this is the fabric they called for. My cat's screaming behind me, by the way. This is the fabric that it's called for. However, it's much lighter than the photo. It's like theirs was like a linen, like a lilac, well, or something like that. So this is enough for January. Guess what we're doing next month? We're going to flip it over, and guess what February is going on? You know it. So you'll see this again. February is going to be on the other side. I think that's a great use of fabric. And then I had an empty fabric bag, and guess what? January got a fabric bag. So I'm going to put this in here really, really fast. Hello, Tigris. And let me see what else we got here. All right, so there was 3 projects that I did not touch this month. They're going over into my next month. This is part of my haul. Can you see that? I did pick this up at Michael's. My husband picked this out. I do not like, excuse you, she's probably going to cry this whole video, and I'm really, really sorry if she does. It's because I closed the door too. I did not like what my stitches were like before in regards to it, because I changed up the glow. I don't know the fabric, so this is it right here. I had some in there. This is what I have, upside down, of course, and I didn't like it. My husband said he liked this better because honestly we were around lighthouses all the time, and he thinks that this will show up better. Plus, not to mention, I can't tell you where that thread is. Can't tell you it at all. So all this needs is honestly a few more stitches and some back stitching, and it'll be complete. So I am going to bring this into February, which was supposed to be a January, but I know I can finish this. I know I can get it done. I need a couple days to really work through some of the things. Listen there. I know I just need a couple days to make it happen. And I will show this to you next because you can't see it yet. Okay, stop it. You're going to go crazy. This is going into my plans for next month. Y'all had seen it. I want to do some stitches on this. This got no love at all. None whatsoever. It will go into next month's. So I don't need to show you where I was at because I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it at all. So that'll go into next month's. This got no love. However, on my WIPGO board, this right here, where it says any previous year sal needs 1,000 stitches. I looked in February, and February has no sals on it that were previous years. So guess who's getting some love this month? That will be my stitches. I did look it up. Still not 100% happy with this, but I'm going to give it a go. Nothing has happened this month with it, so let's just, maybe if I can even get the frame done, I'll be happy with it. But I'm still loving this purple, and I'm loving the yellow on the purple. Love, love, love. So, you know what? I gotta give it a little bit of love. So, before I go into current month plans for February, we are going to do my amazing finish. I did get my beads. And if you guys don't already know, this is what I'm talking about. This is the most beautiful Christmas in London. And I don't know if I ever read you guys the story of Christmas in London, because she is amazing and you aren't supposed to see any of that. It says, the air is filled with excitement and anticipation as Audrey awaits her guest's arrival on Christmas Day in London. Crafted of rose pine silk with a smoky gray taffeta bustle, her dress crackles with shimmer as she moves through the parlor, straightening the stockings and the mantle and the fragrant jewel-toned garlands on the trees. But no one may be more entranced than the children peering from the balustrade above, for they have accompanied Audrey on her annual trip to Fordham and Mason's to order the Christmas hamper, with their noses pressed against the glorious and decadent shop windows, the first snow falling on the silent wonder. These little ones had no idea their glamorous mother could make such a posh holiday scene come to life. Soon the bells in the clock tower will chime, and the family will enjoy Christmas pudding before they open their stockings and gifts. Happy Christmas to all. How I love the stories that come with Nora Corbett in Mirabilia's. So there she is in her glory. She will not be framed. I think I've already told you guys. But with no further ado, this lady deserves every single bit of glory. She deserves every single bit of love because she has gotten it all. I'm sorry, I just acted like a kid, but I just saw the shimmer in the camera as it was looking back at me. Look at that glow. That chandelier just gets me every single time. It's so amazing. So here we go. I'm going to give you the debut. Up. How is that? She is done. Her dress is done. The beads are done. I'm not going to give you the last time you saw this because you've already seen it like a zillion trillion times. Her crown is complete. Her jewels on her. I realized I hadn't even given her an eyelash. Here. Oh, wrong side, Carrie. I do this every time. What do I do here? So I realized that I had not given her eyelash. Sorry, I was trying to get off my. So there you go. Her beads are done. I finished her little dress right here. And then I finished this down here. And that's all she had left to do, and she is done. Isn't she stunning? She is probably one of the most glorious things I will probably ever. Look at that chandelier. Let's pull this up again. I could probably stare at this chandelier all day. Literally, these droplets that are on here, when I was doing this, I was like, really? This is so many beads? Why? And then the Christmas tree. And then her dress. She is done, ladies and gentlemen. The next time you see her, hopefully she... I love her dress. Like, seriously. Hopefully, the next time you see her, she will be in all of her glory, in a gorgeous frame. I can already see the frame. I can see, not gonna lie, I'm so super stoked about her. She is probably one of my most amazing finishes that I've ever done. Well, I don't know. I have finished quite a few pieces. Like, I finished some very large pieces. I did the Headless Horseman, which I'm in love with that. I finished a Mirabilia, which was the Raven Queen. I finished her. Oh my goodness. She was stunning. I've done so many. And you know what's funny? And I did my Mid-Amish Life. I think every single one of them are my favorites, and I don't even know if I'm going to have a big enough house to put all these things up in. Here nor there, I gotta bring it back. But she is quite an accomplishment. I don't know if I was ever prepared for the amount of beads that thing took, but she's done now. I'm so excited. And I organized all my bead stuff this past week because it was crazy. I didn't have a lot of extra beads, but I like to put them away after I finish a project, so. Small sip. All right. Current plans. So coming into February, I have a brand new list of things that I have to stitch, want to stitch, love to stitch, blah, blah, blah. And I don't even know where my list went to. My list disappeared, so I guess you guys are, oh no, it didn't. And y'all know, I'm ready. I am ready. And all my games that I plan on playing, wow, it would help if I turned it right side up, huh? All my plans that I plan on playing, all my plans that I plan on playing, all the games that I plan on playing. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know how well I'll work on this one, but I like to give everything a go, right? So you have to go with the flow. So first up, well, I'm actually going to go by my list because then I know I won't miss anything. So the first thing up is called the Snowy Owl. If anyone knows, I'm a huge owl fan. Huge owl fan. If the one owl that I absolutely love the most is the Snowy Owl. And I'm probably making a huge amount of noise, and I am so sorry about that. This is a Beads and Buttons from Mill Hill. I purchased this like ages and eons. Oh, Lord bless it. Oh, that's better than... Anyway, I purchased this a really long time ago. I started this in May of 2018. And I have not gone, actually I did pick this up before 2022, and I actually stitched on it a little bit, but that is where we're at. So I really do have quite a lot done on it. Do I think I'm going to get it finished this month? It really honestly just depends. It's a bigger project than most people would think, but I'm going to go for it. We'll see what happens, right? Couple hours here, maybe lunchtime project. I'm not sure yet, so, but that's one of them. I would love a finish on it. That would be great. I would love that a lot. That's the only thing I can't stand about the Mill Hills is I hate trying to figure out the fabrics of who goes where and what goes where. I really don't like that because it takes so much time away from me, and that's not my favorite thing to do. Twilight Silhouette is a dimensions kit. I started this eons and uber eons. I had this organized at one point in time, people. I really did. Had this it's actually for my daughter. And I stitched on it a little bit last year, but not as much as I would like to. I'm trying to see if I can find you guys a photo, because I know there's a photo in here somewhere. What it's supposed to look like. I lose the photos all the time, and I'm not sure why. Anyway, I will put the photo right here so you can see what it's supposed to look like, and then I'll show you where I'm at. Oh, wait. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And I'll show you where I'm at so you can see. Hopefully I can make progress. I actually really do like stitching on this. This has a lot of it's on a blue 16 count, which I'm not an Ada fan. I think it goes this way. I'm not a huge Ada fan. Maybe not. Maybe it goes this way. Yeah, there we go. Either way, either up or down, and I can't figure out which way it's supposed to go, because obviously you can't tell. Let's just get all these stitches out of the way. And I have done some different things to my stitching from here on out, so you'll see that probably more and more. Actually, you'll probably see that in my autumn one. There we go. So not a lot done, but it's not a massive, huge piece. I really feel like if I stick to it and have some time to it, I think I can get this done fairly well. I mean, it's a 14-inch by 11-inch, but a lot of it is half cross stitch. So not terribly, horribly busy, but we'll see. If I can actually just get some progress on it, I'd probably be happy. That's really the big ticket. Ever After. Now, I would love to get this done. This is a piece that I felt is another Dimensions. Is this a Dimensions month? I think it might be. So, this is Ever After. I started this May 3rd of 2018. And I want to do my husband and I's name in this because I absolutely, it's the scroll work, it's the flowers, it's everything. I so love this piece. And this piece isn't even that big either. It's on 18 count Ada. It's a 12-inch by 5-inch. Sorry, I just kicked something under my desk. I've actually gotten pretty far. Let me get all these threads out of the way. I've actually gotten a lot done. Look at that. I'm not gonna lie, I love this. The flowers, everything about this. What do you think do you think I can finish this month? That would be so much fun. I would be super, super, super happy if I finished this. Again, another mania start. Every time I look at, have you ever had this happen to you? You look at a pattern and you're just like, oh my gosh, why isn't this finished? I can so do this. We only have so many hours in the day, ladies and gentlemen. We only have a few hours. There's not many. Okay, I'll get off my soapbox about how much we don't have. All right. And this one right here, I want to believe I started this one in probably 2018 too. I think I purchased this on Stash Unload. It's a little bit different. This is from Needle Treasures. It's called Silver Belle Run. I did this because my husband is a big train fanatic. He loves trains. And what's kind of interesting is this reminds me of some places in Alaska. So I really do like that part of it. And so yeah, I love this, but when you see how this is charted, you're going to be like, okay, it's really one of those, it's one of those pieces that has the, you'll see, well, you already saw half of it. It's already graphed, and you only have to do these certain area stitching, which is kind of weird for me, and I've never done it before, but I really like it. And I've only done, you see it, actually, hold on. Come on, Carrie. There she is, right there. That's all I've done. That's it. Nothing more. So, if I can work on, let me pull this out. If I can at least get, I picked the biggest one to do. If I can at least get some of this done, it would be amazing. This is a really gorgeous piece. I do like this a lot. I think once the stitching is in there, I really think this would be fun to do. So this is up this month. We'll see if we can get this done. I do enjoy that. Another piece that I actually gave a lot of time to last year was Glory of Autumn. This is a Dimensions kit. I started this May 16 of 2018. So sorry about that. I'm sure you heard all of it. This is what it looks like. I know a lot of people have stitched this, but autumn colors, and you're talking about old buildings that look like barns and brick. Yep, that's me. I love everything about this. And if I could finish it, I'd be in heaven. Like I said, I did get a lot of this done last year. I'll show you where I got and where it's at. Doesn't want to come apart. Probably because my magnets are like hitting each other. I stored it with my magnets, yes. Oh well, you're gonna see it in a second how it works. I made my own. I made these so I could actually keep all my floss out of there. So look at, isn't she beautiful? Yeah. So if you see all these right here, I made this so I could actually keep all of my stuff in an area. But look at all that stitching. So I started these 10 by 10 blocks, and I'm probably left off down here because you can see where I finished some of this. So what it is every time I'm in one of those 10 by 10 blocks, I finish the block and then go on to the next one. And so these are parked in those blocks coming up. So I put a ton of stitches in this last time. I still think I can give this thing lots of love. I think I can get a lot of it done. Again, my mind likes to play some really awful tricks on me. This next one up, I don't have a photo of it here, so I'll post a photo of what it's going to be. This is a Heaven and Earth design. It's after my favorite all-time, besides Miracle 34th Street, all-time favorite movie. I could watch this movie in every form. I've watched it in every form probably a gazillion times. This is called A Christmas Carol. And when I show this to you, it's on 25 count Lugana, I believe in ivory. Please don't laugh, because this is the most ridiculous start ever. I did start this May 19th, May 2018. Did I tell you guys that? And this is where she's at. That has to be probably one of the most pathetic starts. I think it just started it just to start it. Remember I told you 2018 was kind of like my cross stitch gone wild. I just wanted to cross stitch everything. I didn't care what it was. If I loved it, I stitched it. And thank God my tastes have not changed too much, and I'm kind of like an older stitcher at this point in time, and I know what I love. My tastes are changing a little bit. I am finding newer things that I'm like, oh, that would be cute to stitch, that would be cute to stitch, etc., etc., but not quite to the point where, yeah, not there yet. So I am not 100% sure I will get a lot of this done, because I am working on another HAED, my Trick or Treat HAED, in order to keep up with where I want to be for my Trick or Treat HAED. I need to stitch approximately 250 stitches a day. No, not really. No, that would be 1,500 stitches a week, or 250 a day, depending on and if I do more, I do more. If I do less, I do less. But I figured if I kind of stick with a 250 stitch a day for that, or really great binge weekends, then I can stitch on. I do believe the first page just of that Christmas Carol is all different. It's not a lot of colors. I want to say, if I just want to be totally one color stitching, I could have almost a page finished this month with a Christmas Carol, and I would be thoroughly pleased, because it's just beautiful. It's Scrooge and Tiny. I think it's just Scrooge walking through the village. I'll show you the picture again, because I even forgot, because it's been so long. Actually, hold on. I probably can't pull it up on my pattern keeper and show you very well, because you know how that all goes. Let me see if I can show you the PDF. I want to see the PDF. I'm just learning this too, guys, so just please bear with me. Here we go. There. And so it's actually the artwork is done by Dean Morrissey. I really absolutely love this. Okay. Can you see it? Oh, it's kind of crappy. There we go. Tell me that's not amazing. I love this piece so much, and of course it's just going to be all types of a little weird, but I'll show you the picture. You'll get a better idea of it. So I'll put this back down here. So A Christmas Carol is the last. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regulars. My Trick or Treat HAED. My Cricut collection for the month of February. It's right here. This will be a brand new start. I'm super excited about this one too. I really think that I'm going to enjoy the colors in this one too. Just check all those colors out. Like the reds and pinks down here. Look at that. super excited. I would like to get 2 letters done this month. This will be my lunchtime stitch for the whole month. I'm really going to try to see how far I can get with this. Unless my owls need a little attention, so any small projects that I can take with me to work, this can be really, really nice and handy. All right, so we've gone over plans. I've not done haul. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get on my phone, and we're going to find out what won this month. We're going to do a spin the wheel. I did take off, so there we go. Oh, come on. What, you know what I mean. So I did take off Homeward Bound 2, and these are all my new starts. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I think I did it a couple videos ago. I did a rundown, I think it's like video 10. I did a rundown of all of the new starts that I wanted to start in 2022. And there's more than 12. Way more than 12. And they're only listed on here one time. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Lizzie Kate 164 Mothers. Oh crap, I forgot. So you get to see it now because I forgot to screenshot it and record it. So now this is what you get. Because I'm crazy like that. I'm going to bend down because I got to get to this. When I tell you that I had a whole bunch of starts, these were all my kitted ones. I'm not lying when I tell you I have a whole bunch. And I don't know where or how far it is, but I put these away for a little bit. And then I look for them when I need them. I probably could do this later on, but y'all, I have to live with it. You're going to live with it with me. Oh my gosh, where is... Oh, I bet you it's in here. This is like all my Lizzie Kate stash right here. See what I mean? I put all my stuff in these things. And I bet you it's... Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so this will be an... Ooh. I bet you I could do a start and finish with this bad boy this month. What do you guys think? It's already got fabric in here. Lizzie Kate Mothers is going to be the new start for February, which is kind of perfect. Mothers hold their children's hands while their hearts forever. Lizzie Kate's amazing. I don't have a lot of her stitched, but this will be really... I cannot wait to stitch those flowers. How cool. I'm so excited now. Okay. New start for February. We all know that I could probably do another one and won't even realize that there is a Heaven and Earth design that I really want to stitch. I gotta stay away. Gotta stay away. I have to stay away. Alright, so I've talked about haul. I've talked about my WIPGO board. Oh, did I? Oh, I did not. Alright, so on here also for this month. So for February, numbers 5 and 17 were called. So up here is a current planned WIP. This is 15 hours. So I'm not sure if it's going to be Glory of Autumn or Christmas Carol. One of those two will be my 15 hours. I want to say Glory of Autumn. I want to really get a lot more progress on that. It really is probably about halfway done. If I can get some really great stitches on it, I probably will work on that. I have that planned for Movie Mania. So what they do in semi-sanes is you have to post a movie hour. Like if I watch a movie that's an hour and 42 minutes, I have to do 142 stitches before and after photos. And after 10 movies, you get to put in for a prize. I don't watch a lot of movies, but can I watch Twister 10 times this month? I could watch A Christmas Carol. The Little Mermaid. They're all my favorites, so there you go. I could watch any of those. All right, what did I get for haul? Okay, you know, I purchased my beads. I did purchase some floss because I needed something for February and January for my Cricut collection. Remember I told you, though, that I could not... Actually, this wasn't me. This was my husband. Remember I said he went and grabbed... or maybe I didn't say it. I don't know. I had to buy beads, and beads cannot travel by themselves. It's a cardinal rule of cross stitch. It's actually a cardinal rule of like anything. You know how you go to get $25 off, shipping and stuff like that? Well, stitching is similar. You can't buy one. It can't travel by itself. It needs a partner in crime. And so I have all you, so I told my husband that. Like the beads were $2. And I was like, honey, I said, I really need to mind my stitch from stash because I need to pay attention to not spending too much money. I really need to. But I need these beads because Christmas in London needs to be done like yesterday. He said, oh, hey, give me your computer. So I had obviously a wish list in 1, 2, 3. And he went to my wish list and he all I heard was click, click, click. Well, I didn't have click, click, click money. Okay, I had no click, click, click money. So my husband says, well, consider it a gift. I'm not a one to pass up a gift. So guess what? I got gifts. So super excited about this one. So he put in, I've never done a Primrose Cottage stitch, but I love this. I got Welcome Winter from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I'm super, super, super excited to stitch this. When? I don't know. But it's so beautiful. And it's not huge. I don't know. Love it. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see when. I'm saving this Mirabilia for last because I've actually seen like Jessie Marie Does Stuff that has stitched this. Seen it all over Instagram. I think it was Jessie Marie. No, maybe it was, I haven't seen her in a really, really long time. Miss Oh So Crafty. I think she stitched this too, but I haven't seen any updates. So, and then I got another Primrose Cottage Stitches. Never done one before, but now I have 2. And I love this. Autumn Rules. Okay, this is what happened. These 2 were in my wish list from somebody on Flosstube. I don't know who you enablers were yet, but I will find you and I will give you proper credit. Y'all did this. I probably was Becca from Sambury Stitches or I don't know, Chrissy? Maybe Chrissy did this. I don't know. I really don't remember, but I'm going to find. This one I think was Becca though. No, I think this was Chrissy. All right, I'm done. I can't remember. And last but not least, this will not be a start in 2022, I don't think. I gotta kid it first. Isn't she amazing? This is, hold on, I can't even read it because I don't need glass. Oh, this is the Cathedral Wood Goddess by Nora Corbett. It's in Mirabilia. Isn't she stunning? She's unbelievable. I cannot wait. My filthy, grubby hands cannot stay out of my stash long. I need to, the urge to stitch this is strong. So don't be surprised if in the next video this is one of those, oops, I just had to stitch something. I do get that urge a lot. So I may or may not. I don't know. We'll see. It's she lives in the densely wooded forest, and there's more on the inside. I love the stories that come with these. So, future plans, future haul. Probably not much future haul. I am trying to watch my budget, even though I'm watching it go down the drain more than anything. But I'm enjoying it. Oh, I do have, so Chrissy from Finally a Farm Girl I did purchase one other thing, and it's a Cardinals print. I'll show the photo right here. She's doing it in memory of her mom, and I'm all about Cardinals. Cardinals are like my favorite bird. They've been for a very long time. I really love them. I purchased this. I almost purchased this last time, but I did purchase it, and I think it's from the Owl Forestry. It's the same thing as my 100 Owls, I do believe. And I did purchase it because I want to have it hanging, between my mom and my husband's mom and my grandmother's and everything else. I really want it hanging on my wall. Plus, I think I'm going to surprise my sister with one with my mom's name and possibly at the bottom of it. I really think that she'd really like that. I've never stitched her or anything, so she'll probably be really surprised. So I'm probably going to stitch it twice. I did not draw the winner yet for the Trick or Treat HAED. I will, either in a separate video itself, or you will have still an opportunity, so you can go back to video 12, and you still have a little bit of an opportunity to get into there. I will, because it's only been up for about 7 days, I think, so I will be doing it on my next video. So remember, if you would like to be put in for that drawing, Treat is the name, and all you need to do is comment, subscribe, and if you ring the bell, then you will know when I upload a video. And I am trying to upload a video once every 2 weeks-ish, because I think I've been doing so much stitching and stuff that I don't want my videos to be like over an hour. People don't tend to like that. I don't mind it personally, but I try not to do it that way, because it does become my haul, or today I had 3 piles on my desk, and I don't have a very big desk. It was like ready to topple over, and I kind of want to remember where I'm at when I talk about my projects and things like that. So I try to keep them in a shorter distance. I was really surprised how much stuff I had today when I went to go film my video. I was like, oh gosh, this is going to be a really long one. Plans for me for the future: I am going to be running a marathon this year at some point in time. I do not know when this will be. I am going to run it. I've made that decision. I started to try to do some stuff on my own. My husband and I are planning on hiking the AT in 2023. I have made this year the year to conquer things that I either do not like, I despise, or would never expect myself to do. And running is at the top of that list, unless something is chasing me and I'm going to be with someone who runs a lot slower than I do. So it's an Alaskan joke, so you always make sure you go hiking with someone who's a little slower than you, so you're not the target of any wild animals that happen to be around. And I hike a lot by myself, so I guess it doesn't work out very well for me. I do not know how this is going to plan out or work out, because obviously it will kick into my stitching time a little bit. But I think sometimes you have to challenge yourself, and you need to see where you're at, and you need to see what you're doing. And I really think that this is a year for me to change, not necessarily change a lot of things, but do so many more things that I never thought I could. All my girls are over the age of 18. We're not empty nesters. I'm retired once, but I'm not retired totally, so I can't do anything else about that. But I really think that there's times that you need change, and I need to change. I don't need to change. I just need to do things that I think will challenge me and will be good for me in the long run. I will tell you, I think I need Stitchers Anonymous, if there is such a thing. And the reasons why I say that is because when I run, I think about stitching. When I'm walking, I think about stitching. And then when I think about stitching, so I don't even really think about running when I'm running. Like, I don't even think about, my brain doesn't shut off. It never has shut off. I don't understand why, but it doesn't like to do that. And so I thought about it yesterday when I was trying to get a 5-miler in. 5 miles of walking. I did not run 5 miles because I don't run yet. And I was like, oh, when I get home, I wonder what I'm going to work on first. My brain's just like, oh, I wonder how many stitches I can get in. And it's like talking to itself, but it's all cross-stitch. So when I came home, I was so exhausted, I really didn't touch anything. So if there is a Cross-Stitchers Anonymous out there, I think I need to belong to the club, because now I run and think about what I'm going to do when I get home and cross-stitching, but my muscles are like doing their little pulsating thing, and yeah, take a shower, and I'm usually pretty tired. So you have rest days, so that might be my only stitching. I really just hope I get some stitching in. So with that being said, we are not at an hour. I'm so excited that it's not an hour long. I'm really sad to see January go, but it's been freezing cold here. So hopefully the groundhog doesn't see, whatever it's going to do. I just want spring to hurry up and come because it's so stinking cold. -14 when I was walking to work the other day just about had me in. There was not any amount of layer of clothing that you can wear that it was just cutting through like a little jagged icicle. I was so cold. I want 30s and 40s to come back. I'll even take high 20s. But in the mornings here, it's in Pennsylvania, central Pennsylvania, it's been 2, 3, 6, -4. I would like to see just a little bit come back. Walking in these temperatures, even in the highs of the 20s, can be challenging. So, yeah. Anyway, whatever y'all do, beginning of February, pray the ground. I don't remember what it's supposed to be. See a shadow, doesn't see a shadow. 6 weeks away. Just pray it's always in our favor. So, Punxsutawney Phil, I want to see 6 weeks of spring early. Just FYI, that's a memo for you. To everybody who has lasted this long in my jib jabbering and all that crap, thank you for sticking around. Oh, and thank you for the new subscribers. I picked up a couple along the way, and thank you so much. It is so nice to see new people and new faces, and I love reading new comments. Thank you for telling me where you came from and how you found me, because I really think that that's interesting. Someone did it by search, and they searched for me, and they found me. I'm so excited about that. Happy stitching, everybody. Give everyone you love a hug. Enjoy time to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And, I challenge you to get out there and do things that you really don't ever expect yourself to be doing, like running. And until next time, see you in the middle of February. Have a great day.